Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the August 5th edition of the Carolina weather video here. And as we roll through our Thursday, a lot of heat and some pretty good thunderstorm chances, both highlighting the forecast today. I'll also discuss the tropics and what the pattern holds this weekend into next week as we go through today's edition of the Carolina weather video. Let's begin with the radar imagery this morning. Had some big thunderstorms overnight move through eastern North Carolina. At the time I'm cutting this video, which is at the 5 o'clock hour in the morning, the storms are weakening and the big area of rain with some embedded lightning over that way. Also some scattered showers around the Interstate 40 corridor here in North Carolina. And then you get back into eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, some thunderstorms. Also pretty easy to pick out where a cold front's located, a broken line of showers and storms ahead of it, stretching from Oklahoma into parts of Ohio and even up into the New England states. A few other scattered storms in Louisiana and Mississippi. Here's the watch, warning, and advisory situation, and those heat advisories have now expanded up today into portions of North Carolina, Virginia, and southern New England. Again, the heat advisory threshold is heat index values over 105, and that is a possibility in a number of spots this afternoon. And another hot and steamy day over much of the deep south and the lower Mississippi Valley. But things are changing a bit. The big ridge we had yesterday getting beaten down a bit by a trough swinging into the eastern part of the country. That'll be with us this weekend. That'll push a cold front into and through our region. But there's our old nemesis again, the 594 decameter ridge. It'll move back in. This is the upper air chart Tuesday. And we have some hot, humid conditions. It'll move back in again next work week. Let's talk about today, though. Looks like a pretty good chance for scattered showers and storms firing off this afternoon into this evening. This is the GFS presentation. Here's the SPC WRF, and this time around it has some pretty good agreement from a lot of the other modeling. So I wanted to show you this. This is what it's putting out. This is valid at 6 o'clock. I should say 7 o'clock this evening. 7 o'clock this evening. And notice that band of rain and storms that then marches eastward. And it looks like that we'll see a pretty good chance for those scattered showers and storms, and a little bit more in the way of winds aloft that'll support the chance of damaging wind gusts. So we do have a broad slight risk covering much of our area, and I suspect we'll see some severe thunderstorm warnings issued, with damaging winds being the big threat. Also a lot of lightning and pockets of heavy rain. Now tomorrow, pretty tricky forecast. It all depends on how quickly that front pushes into and through our region. At the moment, I think the general idea to take here is that the front will be slow enough to maintain the chances of some showers and storms. But if the front were to be, say, 6 hours quicker or so, then the chance of rain tomorrow would be greatly reduced, especially north of I-40. But for the time being, I'll maintain the chance of showers and storms tomorrow. But then a mainly dry weekend. The front just to our south, so some slightly drier air moves in. And we're going to be looking at there's Saturday, there's Sunday, pretty low rain chances both of those days, and a lot of highs in the lower 90s. But remember that upper level ridge building back in I showed you. By Monday, we're probably looking at mid-90s for highs, then mid to upper 90s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. The rain chance pretty low as well. So hot and humid with relatively low rain chances, at least for the first several days of next work week. In the tropics, what's left of Colin trying to reorganize, that remnant low, still getting heavily sheared, but it's trying to fight back and fire some convection or recon plane set to investigate the remnants of Colin today, if necessary. There's a satellite image this morning, and all this convection you see, really to the east of, just to the east of the main low pressure area. But again, it's fighting, firing convection, and we'll see if that tries to redevelop. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching, and everyone have a great Thursday, and God bless.